While I have taken previous blanket fort photos, today I will be showing you how I took it up a notch by transforming my entire living room into this. And I'll show you how I take my own self-portraits. Be sure to stay to the very end to see the final photos.
Hey, Tiffany here. I'm a photographer and I like to take self-portraits in the comfort of my own home. If you enjoy dreamy and cozy photography and would like to learn how to take photos of yourself by yourself, then like and subscribe to my channel for all of that.
Before I start building this fort, I want to do a quick sketch of what I picture in my head. It's not the best or detailed drawing, but because this is the biggest fort I've ever built, I want to make sure that I get my vision right, and drawing it out just helps me kind of visualize things better. And here's the final sketch. I'm going to have 2 sheets hanging in the front, which kind of looks like bangs. Then I'll have some curtains hanging on both sides, and then string lights hanging behind my husband Milton and me.
Okay, so for things I will be using, I have these bed sheets. They are the flat bed sheets. It's all white. It came with 6. I got 2 packs, so just in case if I needed more, I have that available. I also have some thumbtacks, and I also have this rope. I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm gonna set this up, but we'll figure it out as we set this. I also have this photography backdrop stand. It's really nifty. I'll show you guys in a second how that's set up. But that will hold the bed sheet on top, and that will be used as the backdrop for the shoots. And to hold that up also are these clippers that came with that stand. So it holds the backdrop in place. And then as far as decorations, I'll be using the string lights here, some other string lights I have available, and then some dried flowers that I recently just dried. So yeah, I'm super excited.
After pulling out our mattress, I set up the backdrop stand and adjusted it to its tallest height. Then I hung up the first bed sheet and used the clamps that came with the photo stand to secure the backdrop in place. Now for the next step, we're going to work on the top of the tent. You're going to choose a central spot on your ceiling where you can hang your sheets from. This is important because this is where most of the sheets will be hanging from. Also, warning, I didn't realize until afterwards that you should not hang fabric on lamps because it could overheat and cause a fire. Instead, try using ceiling hooks and drape the fabric underneath the light. Thankfully, nothing happened here, but I definitely learned my lesson. Anyways, once you hang the second sheet from the central location, take the other end and hang it on the photo stand with the clamps that are already in place.
Snack and water break. I got these really good seaweed tempura snacks. It's wasabi flavored.
Okay, break is over. Now I'm going to work on the top sides. You're going to hang the sheet from the center first, then attach the end to the walls using thumbtacks. Be sure to give the sheet some slack, that way you still have that droop. And if there's any end pieces sticking out, don't worry, just tuck it right in and it will stay in place. Then you'll just repeat on the other side. Now let's work on the sides of the tent. Take one corner of the bed sheet and attach it to the end of the backdrop stand. Use a clamp to secure that in place. Now for the other side of the bed sheet, mine couldn't reach the wall, so what I'm gonna do is take a long piece of hemp rope and tie it around the corner like this. Make sure you have enough string because this will reach the wall, and then you can secure that using a thumbtack. And then you'll just repeat the same thing on the other side. And for the 7th and final bed sheet, I am attaching one end to the middle again, then using thumbtacks to secure the other end to the wall. So here's how the blanket fort looks with all the bed sheets. Now on to the next step. For decor, I've already added curtain string lights, but now I'm gonna add these flowers I had dried a couple weeks beforehand. I just pinched the bed sheet around the stem and used a clothespin to hold it in place. Then I'm adding one of my favorite plants with a rattan chair underneath, some pillows, some string lights on the ceiling part of the fort, and these pretty fairy lights on the mattress. Last piece of decor are these monarch butterflies. I used them for a shoot before and they're just so cute. And here's how the finished blanket fort looks. I'm so in love with how it came out. It's so dreamy, cozy, and Milton enjoyed it too. So now that the fort is done, let's get into how I do self-portraits. One of the difficult things about taking your own pictures is not having someone to take your photo for you and not truly knowing how everything looks. Luckily, there's Canon Camera Connect. I just use Bluetooth to connect my camera directly to the app on my iPad, and from there I can get a live view, manage the focus, snap photos, and change any settings on my camera. Once you're all connected, have fun with it and snap away. Make sure to do silly photos because those always tend to be the best. And that's it, you guys. I hope you get to create your own dreamy and cozy blanket fort. Let me know if you found this video helpful by giving it a thumbs up. And now for the final shots.